Yesterday, a court in Colorado determined that Donald Trump will not be allowed to appear on the ballot in that state because he is essentially an insurrectionist. This is the latest of many developments that give people hope that somehow the institutions and the courts will save us from the fascist movement. But it also really, at the end of the day, means nothing. Because first, it is almost certain the Supreme Court will overturn this. But even if it doesn't, first of all, Colorado is a Biden state anyway, so it doesn't have an impact on the electoral outcome. But let's say that, I don't know, Wisconsin or Arizona made a similar decision. And again, that's extremely unlikely. But if it did, what do we think would happen here? Biden would simply carry those states against no Republican opponent? Maybe he would. And then do you think that Trump's supporters would just go quietly into the night and say, well, it was a judicial process and he wasn't on the ballot, so we lost? No. If Trump does not appear on these ballots, it is very likely that during, before, or after the election, the country could descend into greater instability, urged and led by Trump. Because the story of the courts and the deep state trying to stop Trump from returning for office is exactly the lie that Trump has been telling for years, and this feeds directly into that lie. So, while in my view, Trump is an insurrectionist, and in some sense, I don't have a problem if he's not allowed to be on the ballot, I don't believe it solves anything. And in some sense, it only makes the prospect for violence at some point in the next year even greater.